Everyone, welcome to part 233 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. If you have not seen this series before, I cannot stress this enough. Check the description down below if you want to ask me a question for the series that I'll answer. You have to submit the question how it says in the description, so check it out. Okay, let's get to today's comment. I think there's just three questions on this comment today, just one comment. All right, so this one says, 1, if each of the 7 plus Nico and Luke were a separate Avenger, who would they be? It's interesting you included Luke and not Reyna. Usually people say plus Nico and Reyna, but whatever. So what Avenger would they be? That's really tough. I mean, Percy Jackson, this is not really an Avenger, but he would have to be Namor because Namor has like the water powers in the Marvel universe. So he would be Namor even though Namor is not an Avenger. I'm just going to say that Annabeth is probably Black Widow because Black Widow also does not have any powers. So Annabeth would make a good Black Widow. I don't think Black Widow has like superhuman wisdom or anything, but that's the closest I can get. I don't know if there are any Avengers who can shift forms like Frank can, so I've got to skip Frank, honestly. I honestly don't know who he'd be. Leo Valdez would obviously be the Human Torch. That's a no-brainer. Easy. Once again, for Hazel Levesque, I don't know, is there a superhero who can like control jewelry? I'm sure there is, but I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna have to skip Hazel as well, sorry. For Jason Grace, I'm going with Thor, obviously. He would just be Thor. He would be a god instead of a demigod. But like they both have lightning powers, essentially, so yeah, definitely Thor. Piper McLean would have to be some sort of seductress, so I don't know who that would be. I'm trying to think if there's one of those. I'm just gonna I'll give her, I don't know, dude. I'll just say she's Scarlet Witch, even though their powers really aren't the same at all. Once again, with Nico, I don't know if there's anybody who can like control the dead, so I don't know who he'd be. You know what, I'm gonna let Nico be Nightcrawler because Nightcrawler can teleport places and Nico can like shadow travel, so it's kind of the same thing. And then for Luke, I don't know, so I'm just gonna say Luke is Wolverine because I want Luke to be Wolverine. Okay, now let's move into question number 2. Which demigod in any series, in your opinion, deserves a separate series aside from Luke? Yes, definitely Luke at least deserves one book, and Jason Grace also deserves his own series, like of him rising in the ranks at Camp Jupiter and everything. That'd be a really good series. It'd be like a prequel series, but yeah, it'd still be really good. Okay, now question number 3. If Percy had accepted a role in godlyhood, what do you think his first major challenge would be? I think his first major challenge would be trying not to get pulverized by Ares for eternity. Because that's what Ares said he would do if the punk became a god, is that he would pulverize the punk for eternity and the punk would just keep coming back to life. I don't know why I keep saying the punk. So yeah, definitely just avoiding Ares would be like a full-time job if he actually became a god. Yeah, I answered all today's questions. Go ahead and get in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of my answers for the questions. And if you have any different answers of your own for those questions, let me know those in the comments as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 235 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. It might be 234. I can't remember. Yeah, it's part 234 tomorrow.